and welcome to the Gulf Coast Sports Network. We're coming to you live tonight from Central High School in Brooksville, Florida for our Friday night baseball matchup featuring the Sharks of Nature Coast High School and the Bears of Central. I'm Will Wilkie. Thank you for joining us tonight for our live broadcast. Alongside on the call tonight, he's known as the Authority, Big John McMurdo.
Thank you, Will, and thank you for tuning in tonight. The season is winding down, the playoffs are around the corner, and this is where the players leave it all on the line to make a last-minute push, to make a statement. We expect just that tonight between Nature Coast and Central. A three-game winning streak. They have been getting the job done with an impressive combo of pitching and hitting, led by seniors Seth Rodriguez and Justin Martinez. They'll look to strike fast at the plate and keep Central off balance with a potent pitching attack. Central is out to make a statement tonight. Their last 4 games have been decided by 3 runs or less, and they are ready to break through in a major way. Led by senior Justin Gay and junior Brandon Leininger, the Bears will look to be aggressive at the plate to try to jump out to an early lead and keep the pressure on the Sharks, while Moloch will attempt to keep the Sharks' offense at bay while on the mound.
That's right, John. We've got another marquee matchup coming our way. Stick with us. We've got the starting lineups and first pitch coming up next, only on the Gulf Coast Sports Network. Preparing for that next step in life isn't always easy. At Legacy Wealth Partners, our combination of experience, professionalism, and access to a wide variety of products and services to help meet all of your financial goals. For a new level of attention, insight, and capability, contact the trusted team at Legacy Wealth Partners.
At tonight's game must wear a face covering at all times while anywhere on the school board property. Refusal to do so is grounds for removal from the premises. We also ask that you adhere to social distancing guidelines whenever possible. We want to thank everyone for their cooperation and for helping us to provide a safe environment for the players and the fans at tonight's game. Please stand for the national anthem.
Again, thank you for joining us for tonight's ball game between Central High School and Nature Coast. We'll go ahead and get started with the Divinity Med Spa starting lineup. The Divinity Med Spa starting lineup. First for the visiting Sharks of Nature Coast. Leading off, number 7, Zeth Rodriguez. Batting second, number 9, Colin Nelson. Batting third, number 17, Brian Erb. Batting fourth, number 13, Justin Montanez. Batting fifth, number 14, Andrew Escamilla. Batting sixth, number 33, Dominic Gattinella. Batting seventh, number 26, Josh Fuentes. Batting eighth, number 8, Tyler Renew. And batting ninth, number 5, Dylan Jones. And starting at third base, Anthony Anselmo. And the Sharks are coached by Brandon DeResperis. And now for the home team, Central Bears. Leading things off going to be number 20, Taylor Moloch. Batting second, number 5, J.J. Trenum. Batting third, number 7, Justin Gay. Batting fourth, number 33, Brandon Linninger. Batting fifth, number 25, Liam Ricketson. Batting sixth, number 24, Ryan Schmidt. Batting seventh, number 21, Connor Coolidge. Batting eighth, number 27, Nick Marsicano. And batting ninth, number 9, Sean Keegan. And the Bears are coached by Al Sorrentino. And this is your Divinity Med Spa starting lineup. So, John, as we look to get the game started tonight, looks like we've got Moloch on the mound for the Bears. We'll run through the defensive set for the Bears here right now while we have a moment. Starting with the battery, Moloch on the mound, Lenninger behind the plate, Schmidt at third, Keegan at short, second base Ricketson, first base Gay, in left field Marsicano, in center Tranum, and in right field Coolidge. What are your keys to the game tonight, John?
Well, so just going to have to come out and start off pitching, make sure they locate their balls. Nature Coast has a highly offensive hitting team, and they'll look to do some damage on offense.
So leading things off now is going to be number 7, Zeth Rodriguez, getting the start at shortstop for the Sharks. Moloch delivers. Breaking ball falls low for ball 1. Moloch works from the stretch and delivers. Pitch falls in the zone, called strike 1. Rodriguez a little frustrated by the call. 1-1 the count. There's a hard ground ball over to third. Schmidt up with it. Over to first. Nice stretch by Gay, and that's going to be the first out of the inning. 5-3. So 1 out now in the inning. It's going to bring up the starting catcher, number 9, Colin Nelson. Fouled straight back. Moloch now ahead in the count. No balls, 1 strike. Lenninger sets up outside. Pitch comes in low. Count evens up 1 ball, 1 strike. Beautiful pitch as Moloch connects on the inside corner. Now takes a 1-2 advantage in the count. There's a chopper towards second. Ricketson's up with it. Tosses over to Gay for the second out of the inning. Solid defense for Central so far, John.
Yeah, it looks like they're out front a little bit and swinging a little bit early. The timing's a little off, but I'm sure they'll adjust as the game goes on.
So 2 down now in the inning is going to bring up the number 3 batter, starting pitcher tonight, number 17, Brian Erb. Fouled straight back.
A lot of curveballs early.
Keeping the Sharks on their toes, as we mentioned in the pregame, John. Working those off-speed and breaking pitches seems to be working out so far. Swing and a miss. Big cut by Herb. Mullock now ahead in the count. No balls, 2 strikes. Breaking ball breaks, misses the outside part of the plate. Nice pitch selection when you're ahead in the count like that.
It's good pitcher's pitch right there.
Count advances to 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs, top of the first inning. Sharks trying to get a 2-out rally started. Bears trying to shut things down and go to the home half of the first. Two and two after the last offering by Mullock. That's popped sky high, foul territory, third base side, and then they're going to run out of room as Schmidt gave chase. We'll do it all over again. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
That's a pitch he'd love to have back again. That was right down the middle. Good pitch for a strike.
Breaking ball, and there's a drive to deep left field. Marcicano goes back on it at the fence and makes the grab. If it's 310 in left field, that ball went 309.
That was great focus and just a great catch by the left fielder.
So Marcicano's up with it. We move to the home half of the first. 0-0's our score right here on the Gulf Coast Sports Network.
My name is Tom Roselli. I served in the U.S. Navy 65 to 69. Through all the turmoil and stress battling with the VA, I've come to learn that certain organizations have their hands tied and can only proceed so far, whereas Attorney Chris Chambers has the experience and the ability to dig into the files and get the results that got me my 100%. Tremendous job in helping veterans.
Specializing in personalized jewelry and gifts, Morningshire Market brings the game to life with custom baseball keepsakes. From necklaces to key rings, bottle toppers, and more, the options to have custom gifts made to order are limitless with Morningshire Market. Whether shopping for yourself or shopping for others, ensure that Morningshire Market is at the top of your lineup.
Morningshire Market on Etsy. Use code DOUBLEPLAY at checkout for 15% off your purchase.
Roaches, ants, termites. Let Bingham's Professional Pest Management knock your bugs out of the park. Bingham's Ultimate Pest Protection Plan is guaranteed to protect your home from unwanted pests. And it's also guaranteed to be the lowest price in town. Don't let bugs get to first base in your home. Take BP on them. Log on to TampaBayBugs.com to get your coupon for a free pest treatment of your home. Bingham's Professional Pest Management. Systematic pest elimination since 1964.
So we move to the bottom of the first inning. 0-0 is our score. A solid defensive top half of the inning for the Bears, forcing 2 groundouts and a deep fly ball to left. But an efficient inning for Mullock on the mound.
I'm still thinking about that great play in left by Marcicano. That was just amazing how he found the fence and was able to stay on the ball and focus on that. That could definitely show up later in the final score.
Absolutely. With all the games that we've done on Gulf Coast Sports Network, the majority of our games have usually come down to the last inning, where a play just like that, as you mentioned, John, that certainly could make the difference in the ballgame.
I always say defense win ball games.
So leading off the inning for the Bears is going to be the starting pitcher, number 20, Taylor Mullock. He'll take ball 1 outside. Setting the defensive lineup for the Sharks, starting with the battery on the mound is Herb, behind the plate Nelson, starting at third base on Salmo. Swing and a miss, count evens up 1-1. Third base Anselmo, shortstop Rodriguez, second base Renew, First base, Escamilla. In left field, Montanez. Center field, Jones. And in right field, Catanella. Bunt attempt down the third base line. Herb up with it. Tosses over to first. In time to get the out.
Good focus coming off the mound after making a pitch to make the play at first.
That was a nice bunt by Moloch, but all the credit to Herb pouncing on that ball, then setting his feet and making a solid toss over to first. Beat him by about a step. So you have to do everything right in that situation to record that out, and Herb was able to do just that. So 1 out in the inning is going to bring up the starting center fielder, number 5, J.J. Trenum. Fouls that one straight back. No balls, 1 strike the count. Tries for the outside corner, misses away. Count evens up at 1 apiece. If you're not yet done so, we hope you enjoyed tonight's broadcast. Go ahead, hit like, toss a subscribe at us as well. It's free, but it certainly does help us out as a small nonprofit bringing you these games live. It does help us offset our costs a little bit. 2-1 after the last offering by Herb. Misses.
Pitch was just a little bit down and away.
And there's a shot to center field. Jones goes back on it. He's going to camp under it and make the second out of the inning.
Ball was well hit, but just right at him.
Absolutely. Tranum gave that a ride, but a good play by Jones, reading it perfectly to make the second quick out for the Sharks. Kind of mirroring the first inning on the top half. 2 quick outs for the defense. Is going to bring up the number 3 batter, number 7, Justin Gay, who gets the start at first for the Bears. Fights that one off, foul for strike 1.
Ball had a little bit of a late break to it, it looked like.
Swing and a miss. Herb now ahead in the count. No balls, 2 strikes. Gay will have to protect the remainder of the at-bat, try to keep this inning alive, get a 2-out rally going for the Bears. And there's a shot into left field. Nice line drive down into the corner. Montanez up with it quickly. And his hustle saved an extra base on that one, but a solid single for Justin Gay.
Looked like he was sitting on the fastball there, timed it up perfect, right down the left field line.
We've got a reasonably stiff wind coming in from left center. We're aware that the wind might be affecting our audio slightly, but unfortunately it's coming right at us. There's not much we can do about that. So 2 outs in the inning. Runner on first brings up the cleanup hitter, number 33, starting catcher Brendan Leininger. He's going to call it strike 1 on the outside corner. There's a ground ball. Gets past Anselmo into left. Nice diving effort by Anselmo, but couldn't get there. And the Bears are threatening now with 2 outs. They got runners on first and second after back-to-back solid singles. And they've got some momentum going here in the first. We'll have a courtesy runner. And that's going to be number 8, Ruiz, running for Leininger. It's going to bring up the starting second baseman now, number 25, Liam Ricketson. Shot into right, twisting foul and out of play.
The ball was a little up in the strike zone. That's not really where you want it, so luckily he followed it off for the Nature Coast Sharks.
So 0-1 the count. Runners take their respective leads. So Herb gives them a look and then delivers from the stretch. Fastball comes in low. Count evens up 1 ball, 1 strike. There's a shot to left center field. That's going to, wow, Jones with outstanding pursuit, tracking that ball down. I thought for sure that was in the gap there, John.
That's a great play. Saved at least one run there.
So outstanding defense again. We move to the top of the second inning. Nothing's your score. Don't go away. You're watching the Gulf Coast Sports Network. Preparing for that next step in life isn't always easy. At Legacy Wealth Partners, our combination of experience, professionalism, and access to a wide variety of products and services to help meet all of your financial goals. For a new level of attention, insight, and capability, contact the trusted team at Legacy Wealth Partners.
The game's on the line, and you're looking at a full count with 0.2 seconds left on the shot clock. The last thing you need to be worried about is your deodorant. That's why I use Old Spice. Old Spice is the bare-knuckle, straight-on tackle, heavyweight deodorant that gives the best game, set, and match, high-stepping, sudden death, double overtime performance in the pit fight against odor.
Safe!
From odor. Thanks, Old Spice.
So we move to the top of the second inning. Nothing is your score. And, John, we've seen some solid defense already in just one inning of work for both teams.
It really is a great thing. The pitchers are looking good. The defense is looking good. And eventually someone's going to give here.
So leading off the inning for the Sharks is going to be the cleanup hitter, number 13, starting left fielder, Justin Montanez. Breaking pitch falls in the zone for called strike one.
Nice curveball, low in the zone, too. Low part of the strike zone.
Catch is called strike inside corner. And Mola quickly ahead in the count now. No balls, 2 strikes.
Came right back to the same pitch. Watch for a fastball here, 0-2.
Tries for the outside corner. That's going to miss away. 1-2 the count. Moloch showing solid command and placement of his pitches so far this evening. That gets poked over to second. Ricketson's up with it. Tosses over to Gay to get the first out of the inning for the Bears.
May have been looking for another fastball there. Reached out and protected with 2 strikes. Got the ground ball and out at first.
So 1 out now in the inning is going to bring up number 14, starting first baseman, Andrew Escamilla. And there's a shot into right center field.
That's going to get
Coolidge
down.
gives chase, can't get there, but able to track that ball quickly enough to hold Escamilla to a single. So the Sharks get a runner aboard now with 1 out in the inning.
Be interesting to see if they try to get a little aggressive here on the bases, maybe steal a base, create an opportunity here.
It's going to bring up number 33, starting right fielder Dominic Gattinella. Pickoff move over to first. Back in time is Escamilla. That was a nice move by Mullock. Giving him something to think about.
A little close.
Pickoff move again. Pitch connects outside corner. Mullock ahead in the count. No balls, 1 strike.
It's a great spot. He's working hard to stay away from him with the fastball, and it seems to be working.
Pickoff move again. Can't underscore that pickoff move, John. He's got a nice move over to first.
It's fast, and it's making the runners think about it. You could see him shorten his lead up a little bit.
And a nice accurate throw to the lower front end of the base, right into the first baseman's mitt. Swing and a miss, pickoff throw down to first by Leininger.
Bullock's doing a good job of getting ahead of the batters this inning.
And he's ahead now, 0-2 in the count. Mullock and the Bears looking for a punch-out pitch. Pickoff move again.
You see the catcher there setting up outside again, continuing to work away.
Mullock comes set, delivers, and he gets swinging strike 3. And a key second out of the inning for the Bears.
As a breaking ball ended up outside the strike zone on the outside.
So 2 outs now in the inning gives the Bears some breathing room defensively. That'll bring up the starting designated hitter, number 26, Josh Fuentes. Breaks for second.
Nobody's there.
He's going to make it in safely. You called it, John. Going to apply some pressure on the base pass.
I think Central is thinking the same thing. We just didn't get anybody to cover the bag, and we have a runner on second in scoring position.
So Escamilla advances to second on the stolen base. Mullock ahead in the count. No balls, 1 strike. Another breaking pitch. That's going to be flew into center field. Tranum's up with it, and that will retire the side. Another solid defensive outing for the Bears and pitching by Mullock. 0-0 is your score as we move into the bottom of the second inning.
Big league flavor. When you make a perfect slide. You're in the big leagues. Big league pouch. When you keep the team alive. You're in the big leagues. Big league shreds. When you block a shot or two. You're in the big leagues. Big league flavor. You're into Big League Chew. Big League Chew. Fan-sized wads of great taste and shredded bubble gum stuffed into a giant Stay Fresh pouch. You're in the big leagues. Big league flavor and big league bubble. You're into Big League Chew.
So we move to the bottom of the second inning. 0-0 remains our score. We've got ourselves a solid ball game so far. A lot of action. Glad you're joining us here on the Gulf Coast Sports Network. Leading things off for the Bears this inning is going to be number 24, starting third baseman, Ryan Schmidt. It's going to be fouled off out of play for strike 1.
This turned out to be a pitching duel.
Herb works from the windup. Fastball comes in high. Even up the count, 1 ball, 1 strike. Herb's offering is going to come in low. 2-1 the count. Don't miss our final regular season softball broadcast coming up next week as the Springstead Eagles take on the Bears of Central right here on GCSN. Fouled away. 2-2 the count.
Hard to believe these seasons are winding down.
They certainly go quick. And if you missed any of the earlier action, you can always watch the games that we carried previously. All of our games remain on our YouTube channel, so you never miss any of the action. There's a chopper up the middle. Rodriguez up with it, tosses over to first. 6-3. And we got 1 out in the inning. We'll also have district playoff Baseball and softball action for you coming up. Teams and locations to be determined. Make sure you check out our website at www.gulfcoastsportsnetwork.org or visit us on Facebook to stay up on all the information as we bring you live playoff action for baseball and softball. 2-0 the count.
This is a hitter's count.
There's a shot to the right field. Twisting, but foul and out of play. Coolidge going with that outside pitch, taking it to right field, had some solid contact on that.
He was sitting on a fastball there, it looked like, and just a little late on it.
And there's a shot to center field. Jones in pursuit. He'll make the grab. And deja vu, just as with the first inning. 2 quick outs.
This game's moving very quick, very defensive.
Solid pitching and defensive efforts by both teams thus far. And not to say the bats aren't working. They're working for both teams. Solid contact. That's going to bring up the starting left fielder, number 27, Nick Mariscano, and he gives that a ride to left field. Montanez camps under it. He'll make the grab.
That was a nice quick inning for the pitcher. Way to get out of it.
We move to the top of the third inning. Nothing's your score. Don't go away. You're watching the Gulf Coast Sports Network. Preparing for that next step in life isn't always easy. At Legacy Wealth Partners, our combination of experience, professionalism, and access to a wide variety of products and services to help meet all of your financial goals. For a new level of attention, insight, and capability, contact the trusted team at Legacy Wealth Partners. So we move to the top of the third inning. Nothing is your score. Leading things off for the Sharks, starting second baseman, number 8, Tyler Renew. Moloch's offering comes in low. 1-0 the count.
Pitch just missed.
Coming to you live from Central High School in Brooksville, Florida tonight. There's a hard ground ball, gets past Schmidt at third. So the Sharks have the leadoff runner aboard on a single by Renew.
Yeah, third baseman was playing in a little bit, maybe expecting a bunt, and ball just went right down the line.
So leadoff runner aboard for the Sharks, nobody out. Top of the third inning is going to bring up the starting center fielder, number 16, Dylan Jones. Pickoff move over. Not in time, but once again, Raids are close.
Great pickoff move.
Offering comes inside. 1-0 the count. Alongside John McMurdo, I'm Will Wilkie, bringing you the call for tonight's game. Go ahead, toss us a like, hit subscribe.
Had him leaning there for a second.
And a devastating pickoff move by Moloch. He's called safe, but I'm not so sure on that one.
Yeah, that's a tough call there. He was leaning a little late going back to the bag, but he's in there, I guess.
Giving the benefit of the doubt to Renew, he did slide in having that left arm further away from the bag, and that may have made the difference right there. A good technique going back into first, but like you said, John, he was caught leaning.
Sure, the coach is having the same discussion right now.
So 1 ball, no strike, the count on Jones. Popped up, first base side. Gay gives pursuit. Makes the basket grab. A good track by Gay.
Had just enough room to get over there and catch that in foul territory.
And even better glove work. That's going to be the first out of the inning for the Bears. That's going to turn the lineup over for the Sharks. Leadoff batter, starting shortstop number 7, Zeth Rodriguez. Now up to bat.
He's got great power and great speed at the plate here, so see if he puts the ball in play.
Getting the move over. Popped up and out of play. Third base side. Smith gives chase but runs out of room.
Way out front of that one.
Renew takes his lead. As Moloch takes his sign and comes set. Pickoff move over. Certainly sending a message to Nature Coast tonight. Think twice if you want to try to take that base.
And it appears to be working. They're shortening up their leads a little bit.
There's a ground ball over to Keegan. Going to go to second, not in time as he makes the throw from his knees.
Looks like the ball got hung up inside the glove. Just a little difficulty getting it out. Safe all around.
Yeah, a little bit deceptive off the bat there, John. Seemed like the ball died quite a bit before it got to Keegan.
It's a slow roller.
Yeah, the speed by Renew able to make up for it, and the Sharks now have runners on first and second. Threatening now, coming up with the heart of their order. Number 9, Colin Nelson.
Big opportunity right here.
One thing we talk about often on the Gulf Coast Sports Network is taking advantage of your opportunities. And the Sharks do so right there. A hard line shot by Nelson right into center field. But an outstanding play by Tranum to get that ball in quickly enough to save a run. But a nice shot by Nelson. That's going to load the bases.
That's good glove work out there. Get the ball in quick. Like you said, they held the runner at third.
We have a courtesy runner for Nelson. It looks like it's number 21,
yep.
Lane Mathis. Now batting the pitcher, number 17, Brian Erb, looking to help his cause here. Corner's playing back, interestingly enough. Called strike outside corner.
Ball's well placed there on the outside corner for a strike.
Tries outside again, misses away. 1-1.
Trying to get that ground ball, get a double play, and get out of the inning. That's what they're looking for here.
Fouls that one away. Count now moves to 1 ball, 2 strikes.
3 pitches, 3 outside pitches. Look for something inside here.
And Moloch's pitching a beautiful game, but he's got to be careful here as Herb definitely has some power. Having multiple home runs so far this year, we witnessed one ourselves earlier in the season against Wikiwachi, where he sent one at least 415 feet to dead center field. It's times like these that pitchers love because they get to rise to the occasion. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count.
Big moment in the game, 2-2, bases loaded.
That pitch is going to miss away. That's going to run the count full. Got a payoff pitch upcoming. 3 balls, 2 strikes, bases loaded. Moloch and Herb.
Something has to give right here.
Tries for that outside corner. That's going to miss. And credit to Herb. He'll take the RBI walk. And solid discipline by Nature Coast pays off, and they're on the board first.
You take those runs any way you could get them.
So there's a courtesy runner at first base for the pitcher. Number 15, Corwin Wilkes, now in the game for Nature Coast. Now up for the Sharks, number 13, Justin Montanez. Again, bases loaded, 1 out. There's a shot to right center field. Coolidge in pursuit. He's going to glove that one. The tag at third. There will be no play at home. As the hustle by Rodriguez nets another run for the Sharks.
Good heads-up play there by Central. Not much you could do. Ball well hit. It's an easy tag play for Nature Coast.
And credit the RBI to Montanez on that one, driving it deep enough to plate the second run of the game for the Sharks. So 2 outs now. We'll bring up the starting first baseman, number 14, Andrew Escamilla. Runners on second and third. Correction, first and third. And we apologize. We missed it on the camera. The Moloch pickoff move finally pays off, and of course we missed it, so we apologize for that. But a beautiful pickoff move by Moloch, and that ends the Nature Coast threat. But not before they plate 2. 2-0's your score. We move to the bottom of the third inning right here on the Gulf Coast Sports Network.
My name is Tom Roselli. I served in the U.S. Navy 65 to 69. Through all the turmoil and stress battling with the VA, I've come to learn that certain organizations have their hands tied and can only proceed so far, whereas Attorney Chris Chambers has the experience and the ability to dig into the files and get the results that got me my 100%. Tremendous job in helping veterans.
You beat the team you had to beat. Hey, look! You did it in the dust and heat. Now you're thirsty and hot, and you know what to do. 'Cause there's something big waiting for me and you. Coke is it, the biggest taste you've ever found. Coke is it, the one that never lets you down. Coke is it, the most refreshing taste around. Coke is it, Coke is it.
So we advance to the bottom of the third inning. The Sharks able to plate 2 on their half of the third. Starting things off for the Bears is going to be the starting shortstop, number 9, Sean Keegan. Fouls that one away.
That
Strike
pitch was
one.
right down the middle.
Oh, and 1 the count as Herb works from the windup. Fastball comes in low. That's going to even things up now, 1 apiece. There's a chopper right back up the middle. Rodriguez charges over to first. An outstanding
Excellent play
by Rodriguez to charge that ball.
Just great hustle coming in to get that and getting the out in time.
So again, we see solid defense this evening. That's why you never want to miss the action on the Gulf Coast Sports Network. It's going to turn the lineup over for the Bears and bring up the leadoff batter, number 20, Taylor Mullock. Fouls that one straight back into our camera. Front row seat for our fans on that one.
I even ducked a little on that one myself, I'll admit it.
Offering by Herb. That's going to be popped up into right field. Gattinello's under it, or rather Jones cuts over. He'll make the grab.
He came way over from center field to make that play in right field.
He loves to run.
Good concentration.
So 2 outs now in the inning. Going to bring up the center fielder, number 5, J.J. Tranum. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Herb brought that fastball in the outside corner.
Had some pop on it.
And there's a shot into right field, but right there is Gattinello. He'll glove it.
2 steps in and 2 steps back and made the out.
A quick inning of work for Herb and the Sharks defense. We move to the top of the 4th inning. 2-0 your score right here on the Gulf Coast Sports Network.
Your batting average is totally awesome. What's your secret? M&M. I hit singles when I ate the brown ones, doubles with yellows, orange, triples, and with the green ones, I take the ball downtown. Magnificent.
Kevin, you're up.
Quick, give me a green one. Only one homer left. That's for me. Here's a triple. M&M's chocolate candies. The milk chocolate melts in your mouth, not in your hand.
The game's on the line, and you're looking at a full count with 0.2 seconds left on the shot clock. The last thing you need to be worried about is your deodorant. That's why I use Old Spice. Old Spice is the bare knuckle, straight on tackle, heavyweight deodorant that gives the best game, set, and match, high step and sudden death, double overtime performance in the pit fight against odor.
Safe.
From odor, thanks Old Spice.
So we advance to the top of the 4th inning. 2-0 remains your score. Leading things off for the Sharks of Nature Coast. It's going to be number 14, Andrew Escamilla. Beautiful pitch by Mullock. Just breaks just outside the zone.
He started to swing and he held out. That was good discipline there.
Absolutely. Credit to Escamilla on that one. Nice discipline. I would have swung at it. That one's going to break in the zone for called strike 1. 1-1 the count.
It's a great breaking ball to follow up on with that last pitch.
Another offering by Mullock connects in the zone. He's ahead in the count now. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The Sharks doing their damage in the 3rd inning so far. Able to get that leadoff runner aboard. They applied the pressure. Able to take advantage, plating 2. As that offering by Mullock's fouled away, we'll do it again. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
It's one of those games where 2 runs feels like a lot right now.
Couldn't agree more, especially the way the pitchers are commanding their pitches so far and the solid defense all the way around. Count now moves to 2 balls, 2 strikes. Fastball misses outside. He's going to run the count full now. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Payoff pitch between Bullock and Escamilla. Fouled and out of play, right field.
It's not the pitch you like. Foul it off. Get you another one.
We'll do it again. 3 balls, 2 strikes. There's a chopper that's going to get through into the outfield. So credit to Escamilla, able to fight and stay alive, and then pokes that one into the outfield, and the Sharks have the leadoff runner aboard for the second inning in a row.
He had 7 pitches on that at bat, and that just tips towards the advantage of the batter on that.
We'll see if the Sharks are able to take advantage. Kickoff move over. It's going to bring up number 33, Dominic Gattinella. Kickoff move over again.
He's got about a dozen of those, I'd say, tonight.
Certainly taking command on the mound as that pitch is going to chop foul. As Schmidt comes up with it. No balls, 1 strike, the count on Gattinella.
Coach has given quite a few signs over there. Look for a hit and run, maybe a bunt and run.
Kickoff move again. Couldn't agree more, John. The way this game has been going, wouldn't be surprised to see some strategy in play here just to try to get that runner in the scoring position.
Manufacture a run any way you can.
And we saw that right there as the bunt attempt by Gattinella is fouled away. Let it never be said that the commentators at GCSN don't know their baseball. No balls, 2 strikes, the count now. Offering comes in low. Nice movement on that one. Just fell low in the zone.
I like the location there, 0-2. Spin it a little bit, drop it low. Pitcher's pitch right there.
Pickoff move again. Escamilla getting dirty over there. He does have a stolen base recorded earlier for Nature Coast. And there's a hard ground ball over to Schmidt, going to second for the force, over to first, not in time. But they'll get the lead runner, 5-4. Schmidt to Ricketson over at second. We got 1 out in the inning.
It was a slow development play. Ball wasn't hit that hard. Tough to turn 2 when you got fast runners on base.
So 1 out now in the inning. Runner still on first for the designated hitter, number 26, Josh Fuentes. Kickoff move again.
Close.
Gattinella had to make some tracks to get back to first on that last one.
May not look like much in the books, but it's definitely having an effect on the Nature Coast running game.
And Gattinella breaks for second. And he's going to make it in as the ball gets away. Nice throw by Leininger.
As a foul tip, he held on to it, threw it down to second.
So another stolen base for Escamilla. And the Sharks now contending with a runner in scoring position, 1 out in the inning.
Shot to the
There's
gap.
a shot to left center field. That's going to drop in front of Marsicano. Wheeling around to score is Gattinella. So an RBI double for Josh Fuentes. And the Sharks have added an additional run here in the 4th inning.
Just a nice hit to the gap.
So an RBI double for Josh Fuentes. He's now at second. 3-0 is our score. We'll bring up the starting second baseman, number 8, Tyler Renew.
Good size lead at second there.
Offering by Muller comes in low for ball 1. The wind has certainly calmed down from the start of the game.
He's probably going to be sitting on a fastball here. It's a hitter's count right now.
And there's a line drive into right field. That's going to drop in and roll down into the corner. Renew breaks for second base. He's going to make it in standing up. So an RBI double for Tyler Renew. Scores Fuentes from second, and Nature Coast have broken things open here in the 4th.
Another great at bat there, 2-0 count, sitting on the fastball, drove it to right field, scored the run. Good job.
So Renew and Fuentes trade places. Runner on second, still 1 out. Bring up the center fielder, number 16, Dylan Jones. Curveball curves in, bunt attempt, fouled away.
Still playing small ball, too, trying to move that run over.
There's a shot to center field. Tranum's back on it. He'll make the grab. And the Bears needed that out. They got it. Nice play by Tranum.
Hard hit ball, right to the center fielder.
Renew will hold at second. So 2 outs now in the inning. We'll roll the lineup over for the Sharks. Number 7, shortstop Zeth Rodriguez.
It's going to be a third time through the order now. And seeing this pitcher, it's going to give the hitters a little bit of advantage here.
Nice break on that pitch, just a little bit too low. 1 ball, no strike the count. Pitch breaks too low again. 2-0 the count. Time has been called.
It's a good spot. Come talk to the pitcher. He's probably getting up there a little bit in pitches. Slow the game down a little bit for him.
So there will be a conference on the mound. We'll take this opportunity to inform you of our upcoming initial broadcast of the season for middle school softball. Coming up this Monday, April 12th, we'll be at Explorer to watch the Powell Panthers take on the Bobcats of Explorer K through 8. Live coverage starts at 5:20. First pitch at 5:30. Don't miss the action right here on the Gulf Coast Sports Network. And, of course, we'll have playoff baseball and softball action for you for high school coming up at the end of April. Stay tuned to our website and Facebook for that schedule as it is released.
Some exciting times on the baseball field coming up.
So 2 balls, no strikes the count. Rodriguez still the batter. That pitch is going to miss in the zone.
Pitch looked pretty good.
Yeah,
but
it must have been inside. 3 balls, no strikes the count. So Renew takes his lead from second. That offering's going to miss outside, so Rodriguez will take the 4-pitch walk. And the Sharks will have runners on first and second with 2 outs in the inning. Bring up the catcher, number 9, Colin Nelson.
another big spot here for Nature Coast. First and second, power hitter at the plate.
That's skied third base side, and that's going to go out of play. Hole in one the count. Bullock gives the runners a check. He delivers. There's a hard shot, but foul. Nelson came around on that one.
He's really crowding that plate, too. Just a little out front.
Bullock now ahead in the count. No balls, 2 strikes. He'll be looking for a punch-out pitch here. Get the Bears out of this inning. There's a ground ball to Keegan. He's up with it over to first in time, and that'll end it. But not before the Sharks plate an additional 2 runs, and they take a 4-0 advantage going into the bottom of the 4th inning. Don't go away. You're watching baseball action here on the Gulf Coast Sports Network.
My name is Tom Roselli. I served in the U.S. Navy 65 to 69. Through all the turmoil and stress battling with the VA, I've come to learn that certain organizations have their hands tied and can only proceed so far, whereas Attorney Chris Chambers has the experience and the ability to dig into the files and get the results that got me my 100%. Tremendous job in helping veterans.
Preparing for that next step in life isn't always easy. At Legacy Wealth Partners, our combination of experience, professionalism, and access to a wide variety of products and services to help meet all of your financial goals. For a new level of attention, insight, and capability, contact the trusted team at Legacy Wealth Partners. Specializing in personalized jewelry and gifts, Morningshire Market brings the game to life with custom baseball keepsakes. From necklaces to key rings, bottle toppers, and more, the options to have custom gifts made to order are limitless with Morningshire Market. Whether shopping for yourself or shopping for others, ensure that Morningshire Market is at the top of your lineup.
Morningshire Market on Etsy. Use code DOUBLEPLAY at checkout for 15% off your purchase.
So we advance to the bottom of the fourth inning. The Sharks able to plate an additional 2 runs in their half of the inning. The Bears are going to look to try to get back into this ball game, and they're going to do so with the heart of their lineup. Leading off the inning going to be the starting first baseman, number 7, Justin Gay. And he'll watch the offering from Brian Erb come in low for ball 1. Fastball connects outside corner for called strike 1.
And we were just talking at the break how he's controlling his pitches. That's only his 34th pitch this game.
Incredible efficiency so far. Swing and a miss. Erb now ahead in the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Gay will be looking to protect the remainder of this at bat, trying to fight off anything close. Does so right there. Nice job putting a bat on that low fastball.
Great pitch and way to fight it off. Reset and do it again.
Does so again. Nice at bat by Gay.
Two curveballs in a row. I'd be looking for a fastball here. 1-2. Might be up or away from him.
Have to agree. This is where you come high and inside. He's going to set up low and away. And that ball is skied to center field. But Jones is under it. He'll make the grab.
Didn't miss that one by much.
Did not. Justin Gay with a cut on that one, but outstanding defense by Jones. He'll glove another out for the Sharks, and it's the first out of the inning. Bring up the catcher for the Bears, number 33, Brandon Leininger. Fastball misses away for ball 1. Erb from the windup. Delivers. That ball is popped up first base side. Escamilla gave it a look, but it drifts out of play.
They continue to work away from the top of the order, the power part of the order, trying to draw a ground ball or try to make them pull an outside pitch. Difficult to do.
1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Fastball misses away, 2-1. There's a shot to left field. Montanez goes back on it. He'll get it near the warning track.
It's 2 balls hit well, hit hard. End up being loud outs, but not missing by much.
Certainly not. Leininger gave that a shot. But that ends up being the second out of the inning for the Sharks.
Tell you off the bat, that looked like it had a chance.
So 2 outs now in the inning. The Bears looking to get a 2-out rally going, get back into this ball game, and that's going to be with the second baseman, number 25, Liam Ricketson.
Got an extra ball back here for some reason. There we go. They see it now.
There's some activity in the Bears bullpen. Looked like that ball got away, so we just have a brief timeout for the collection of that loose ball. Erb ahead in the count. No balls, 1 strike. Fastball misses away, 1-1.
Erb's working quick right now.
And there's a line shot getting into the hole between short and third. And Rickettson's aboard with a solid single.
Just a great hit right there. Solid line drive right through short and third.
And the Bears looking to do some two-out damage of their own. We'll bring up the starting third baseman, number 24, Ryan Schmidt. Herb's offering misses low for ball one. We also have some special events coming up on Gulf Coast Sports Network. We'll be carrying the 2021 graduation ceremony live from Hernando High School.
Nice spot.
That offering comes in for called strike one.
Continues to just pound that outside corner with the fastball.
Also having discussions with other area high schools to live stream their graduation ceremonies as well. So stay tuned for all that information. We'll have information posted on those events at www.gulfcoastsportsnetwork.org as well as on our Facebook page.
Catcher did a good job there of keeping the runner at first on that ball in the dirt.
That he did. Good footwork by Nelson as well as squaring up on that ball. And there's a fly ball to right field. Gattinella in pursuit. That's going to fall in. At least from our advantage point, seemed to have kind of an awkward break on that ball. Possibly had trouble picking it up off the bat. But that's going to drop in. And the Bears now have runners on first and second with two outs. They got something cooking here. Looking to keep it going with right fielder number 21, Connor Coolidge. He's going to foul this one away and out of play. 0-1 the count.
Going back to that last hit, sometimes those balls hit right at you are the hardest ones to catch. They're moving around on you. Could have been knuckling a little bit. Tough play.
So Herb gives the runners a look. And from the stretch, he delivers. And that's going to be chopped up the middle. Renew up with it. A little bit of a bobble over to first. Not in time. The hustle by Coolidge pays dividends, and we got a bases-loaded situation for the Bears.
Just a little bobble and made the difference. He's hustling down the line, as you said.
So the Bears are now threatening. They got a two-out rally cooking here. And the tying run now steps to the plate. Number 27, Nick Mariscano. The Sharks will take this opportunity to have a quick conference on the mound.
Good time to go talk to your pitcher. Bases loaded. Bring back the focus of the game here to let him know. Get one more out, you're out of this. Good job by Central hitting this inning.
They've done well to apply some pressure of their own. And we got ourselves another critical situation here, John. We got a bases loaded, two outs. Tying run now steps to the plate.
It's going to go down as another one of those big moments in the game. Could cut the lead in half here on a line drive hit.
That's Nick Mariscano now up to bat for the Bears after the conference concludes. Herb's offering going to miss just a bit outside. Very close to painting that corner. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Nelson sets up outside. That ball is skied high in the infield. Renew in pursuit. Calls off Escamilla. He'll make the grab.
Ball dropped.
The ball dropped. Okay, so
the coach came out and argued that it was a transfer, but there are 2 outs. That would have been the 3rd out in the inning, so tough call.
So the ball came loose after the initial grab by Renew, and as John mentioned, so the ruling was, even though the ball came out, it came out on the transfer, and the argument by Coach Sorrentino on a 2-out play, why would you have a transfer? But nonetheless, the call stands. 4-0 is your score as we move to the top of the 5th inning right here on the Gulf Coast Sports Network.
Roaches, ants, termites. Let Bingham's professional pest management knock your bugs out of the park. Bingham's Ultimate Pest Protection Plan is guaranteed to protect your home from unwanted pests. And it's also guaranteed to be the lowest price in town. Don't let bugs get to first base in your home. Take BP on them. Log on to TampaBayBugs.com to get your coupon for a free pest treatment of your home. Bingham's Professional Pest Management. Systematic pest elimination since 1964.
Preparing for that next step in life isn't always easy. At Legacy Wealth Partners, our combination of experience, professionalism, and access to a wide variety of products and services to help meet all of your financial goals. For a new level of attention. So we move to the top of the 5th inning. 4-0 is your score. The Bears loaded the bases and were threatening with 2 outs, but can't capitalize on their opportunity. First pitch offering by Moloch falls in for called strike 1. Pitch is going to miss inside. Leading off the inning for the Sharks is going to be number 17, Brian Erb.
Wild end of the 4th inning there. We'll see what happens here and start off the new inning.
There's a ball popped up into left, but kind of in no man's land. Keegan comes over it. He'll call off and make the play. Good hustle by Keegan to track that ball down and record the first out of the inning for the Bears.
It's a great play. Going backwards, never easy for an infielder. Left fielder, good job of yielding to him, make the play.
So 1 out now in the inning is going to bring up number 13, left fielder Justin Montanez. Ball's going to be chopped foul down the third base line. We lock ahead in the count. No balls, 1 strike. Montanez is able to check his swing. Count now evens up 1 ball, 1 strike. And there's a hard shot between third and short. That's going to go into left field. And a solid single by Justin Montanez. And the Sharks have a runner aboard with 1 out.
Looks like he was set up off the plate. The ball caught a little bit too much of the plate and put it in play out in the left field.
So we're going to have a pinch runner now. That's going to be number 2, Connor Carr. And it looks like that might actually be a straight substitution. So Connor Carr now in the game, running at first. It's going to bring up the first baseman, number 14, Andrew Escamilla. Pickoff move over. Again, another close play at first. Feel like a broken record.
A lot of attempts today. Caught 1 runner, I believe.
That offering's going to come inside. Pickoff move again. Nice stop by Gay as that one hopped in.
Good pitch.
Offering, yeah, misses low. Count now evens up 1 ball, 1 strike. Conservative lead over at first. And there's a chopper. That's going to get past Keegan into the outfield as he was shading a little bit towards second. Aggressive base running by the Sharks. They're going to make it into third and second base. Credit to Connor Carr, wheeling around second, picking up that third base coach, and aggressively making it into third, pushing the envelope.
That's good heads-up base running by your trail runner there to see the runner going to third, taking a shot, getting to second. You got second and third, 2 in scoring position with 1 out.
Absolutely. Credit to Escamilla on that one. To your point, John. Reading the situation, taking off for third. So 2 runners now in scoring position for the Sharks. Just 1 out brings up number 33, Dominic Gattinella.
Good spot for a bunt right here. Looks like.
Yeah, the infield's in now. Thinking the same thing. Offering by Mullock misses outside for ball 1. Pitch misses low, 2-0.
Looks like with the infield in, he may have changed his mind there, just looking for the hit now.
And there's a grounder to Schmidt. He's up with it, gives the runner a look, tosses over to first in time. A great play by Schmidt over at third to hold that runner at bay and make that toss over to first to get that critical second out of the inning for the Bears.
Yeah, playing the infield in, it's a gamble. You risk giving up 2 runs, but it worked perfect there. They got the out, runners stay put.
So 2 outs now in the inning is going to bring up the designated hitter, number 26, Josh Fuentes. Had an RBI double earlier on in this ballgame. Nice movement on that pitch by Moloch, swing and a miss for strike 1.
That's a beautiful breaking ball. Had a lot of bite to it late in the game.
Pitch misses away, going to even up the count now, 1 ball, 1 strike. Another nice breaking ball, breaks in the zone, catches the corner. Moloch now ahead in the count, 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Tell you what, he's pitching really well right here. Off-speed pitch is working great.
Runners take their respective leads as Moloch delivers another curveball. Fought and fouled away by Fuentes, and we'll do it again.
I believe that's 3 curveballs in a row. I'd be sitting on a fastball right now.
Leininger sets up on that outside part of the plate, misses away. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runners on second and third. Sharks applying pressure. Moloch and the Bears looking to shut things down. Get to the home half of the 5th. Pitch fouled away. We'll do it again. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Foul, straight back.
It's an interesting pitch sequence here. You had 3 curveballs and then 3 fastballs in a row.
Nice battle by Fuentes, making contact on those close pitches, keeping this at bat alive. As well as the Shark threat. And there's a shot into center field. That's going to drop in and roll all the way to the fence. 2 runs will come in. And 2 more RBIs on the RBI double by Josh Fuentes.
big hit with 2 outs to get those 2 runs in for some insurance. Good job.
And Fuentes comes through in a clutch fashion. The 2-out, 2 RBI double to give the Sharks some additional breathing room. 6-0 is your score. And we're going to have another conference on the mound for the Bears. Just received word that Moloch has a pitch count of 82 pitches so far this game. And it looks like that will do it. We will have a pitching change. It looks like Tranum's going to come in for Moloch. But credit to Moloch, he pitched one heck of a ball game tonight. The Sharks just took advantage of their opportunities on the base pass, made some solid contact themselves. So we'll take a quick break during the warm-up. We'll be back right after this. Don't go anywhere. You're watching the Gulf Coast Sports Network.
My name is Tom Roselli. I served in the U.S. Navy 65 to 69. Through all the turmoil and stress battling with the VA, I've come to learn that certain organizations have their hands tied and can only proceed so far, whereas Attorney Chris Chambers has the experience and the ability to dig into the files and get the results that got me my 100%. Tremendous job in helping veterans.
Preparing for that next step in life isn't always easy. At Legacy Wealth Partners, our combination of experience, professionalism, and access to a wide variety of products and services to help meet all of your financial goals. For a new level of attention, insight, and capability, contact the trusted team at Legacy Wealth Partners.
Well, fans, it all comes down to this moment. This is where it all gets decided. Johnson steps in, checks the sign. This is a classic confrontation. He's digging in. Here's the delivery. And there it goes. He's going back. It is going. It is gone.
Pepsi, the choice of a new generation.
Now, there's a caffeine-free cola with that great Pepsi taste. Introducing caffeine-free Pepsi.
So the pitching change is now complete. Now on the mound for the Bears, J.J. Tranum. And they just did a straight swap, so Moloch moves to center field. J.J. Tranum now on the mound for the Bears. Now at bat for the Sharks, second baseman number 8, Tyler Renew. First offering misses low for ball 1. J.J. Tranum's a freshman on the Bears roster. They expect some great things out of this young man.
Always have a lot of value in a lefty. Freshman playing in a big game, big moment right here.
Offering misses low and away. 2 balls, no strikes. Two and 0 the count, 2 outs. Fuentes on second after that 2 RBI double.
Good pitch
and
there.
A big cut there by Renew. But swing and a miss, 2 balls, 1 strike.
Big cut, like you said, just a little late on it.
Swing and a miss, high fastball. And Tranum's able to even up the count now. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Renew will be looking to protect the remainder of this at bat. able to fight that one away.
Came back with an elevated fastball there.
So Tranum steps off. He'll reset. Offering comes in low. That's going to run the count full now. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Payoff pitch between Tranum and Renew. Fuentes taking an aggressive secondary over there at second base.
Yeah, he's starting to sneak off the bag a little bit more.
That pitch is going to fall inside. Renew will take the walk. It's going to put runners at first and second now for the Sharks. Bring up the center fielder, 16, Dylan Jones. He's made some solid defensive plays for the Sharks tonight. Pickoff move over to second. That ball gets away. Fuentes thought about it, but then thought better. He'll stay at second.
Another 2-out opportunity here. 2 on.
Bunt attempt on the third base line, but that's going to roll foul.
Did not see that coming.
Oh, interesting idea there. But with third base playing back, why not? Give it a shot.
I like it.
The infield hasn't been as fast as we would have expected, as we saw earlier on this evening, so... Got to wonder if you had that thought in mind, given that Schmidt was playing as far back as it was, you got a lefty on the mound, forcing the pitcher to make a tough play throwing across his body. That's going to be popped up into center field. Mullock camped under it. He'll make the grab, and that will retire the side. 6-0 is your score as we move into the home half of the 5th inning. Don't go anywhere. You're watching the Gulf Coast Sports Network.
I chose Divinity because of Holly. And all the years that I have been with Holly, she is extremely knowledgeable. She has the expertise, and I don't trust anybody else. But for Holly, I've seen her for so many years. I have such confidence in her because she knows my face and my skin so well.
My name is Tom Roselli. I served in the U.S. Navy 65 to 69. Through all the turmoil and stress battling with the VA, I've come to learn that certain organizations have their hands tied and can only proceed so far, whereas Attorney Chris Chambers has the experience and the ability to dig into the files and get the results that got me my 100%. Tremendous job in helping veterans.
Specializing in personalized jewelry and gifts, Morningshire Market brings the game to life with custom baseball keepsakes. From necklaces to key rings, bottle toppers, and more, the options to have custom gifts made to order are limitless with Morningshire Market. Whether shopping for yourself or shopping for others, ensure that Morningshire Market is at the top of your lineup.
Morningshire Market on Etsy. Use code DOUBLEPLAY at checkout for 15% off your purchase.
So we move to the bottom of the 5th inning. 6-0 is your score. Central's going to try to get an opportunity going here in the home half of the 5th. They were able to load the bases in the previous inning, but unable to capitalize on their opportunity. Leading off the inning is going to be the shortstop, number 9, Sean Keegan. Shows bunt. That's popped straight up. Nelson in pursuit makes the grab. Outstanding play in foul territory. For the first out of the inning, we also have some defensive changes for you for Nature Coast. We'll run through those with you right now. Now on the mound is going to be number 13, Montanez. Over at first, we'll move Brian Erb, so he'll move from the mound to first base. And from first base to left field will be Escamilla. Lineup turns over for the Bears. First offering falls in for called strike 1 on Taylor Moloch, number 20. Fastball misses outside, 1-1. Swing and a miss. Montanez able to get that fastball on the outside corner.
Ball had some velocity on it, too. Went right by him.
That it did. Now ahead in the count, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Montanez rings up the strikeout. The second out of the inning. I believe that's actually the first strikeout of the ball game, John.
That's amazing. We've seen a lot of good pitching tonight, but you would think there'd be more strikeouts at this point.
That's a credit to the batters for both teams. Putting that ball in play. So 2 outs now. Brings up the current pitcher for the Bears, number 5, J.J. Trenum. Offering by Montanez inside for ball 1.
Ball looked like a slider. Moved away from the batter at the last minute there.
Oh, that's going to connect with Tranum on the shoulder. He's okay. He'll take his base.
I believe that's the lefty pitcher, too. Is that correct?
Yes, Tranum now the pitcher for the Bears. He'll take the hit by pitch, runner aboard now with 2 outs. Brings up the big bat of number 7, Justin Gay. Tranum takes his lead.
Big lead.
Montanez delivers. Fastball outside. 1-0.
One of the healthier leads we've seen of the night over there at first base.
Pickoff move by Montanez.
Actually, looks like he'd get another step if he wanted to. He's in pretty easy.
Made it back easily on that one. Swing and a miss, and Gay had a cut on that one. Wow.
Yeah, that ball might still be going if he'd made contact there. That was a big swing.
It's going to even up the count now. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 outs in the inning. Nice movement by Montanez on that pitch.
He
connects in the zone now.
It's a tough break for Gay there at the plate. Pretty high.
Montanez ahead in the count now. 1 ball, 2 strikes. beautiful movement by Montanez, and he'll ring up the strikeout.
That may have been the best pitch of the night right there.
And that's going to end the inning, and the Bear threat. We move to the top of the sixth. 6-0 your score. Don't go anywhere. You're watching the Gulf Coast Sports Network.
Roaches, ants, termites. Let Bingham's Professional Pest Management knock your bugs out of the park. Bingham's Ultimate Pest Protection Plan is guaranteed to protect your home from unwanted pests. And it's also guaranteed to be the lowest price in town. Don't let bugs get to first base in your home. Take BP on them. Log on to TampaBayBugs.com to get your coupon for a free pest treatment of your home. Bingham's Professional Pest Management. Systematic pest elimination since 1964.
I choose.
So we advance to the top of the sixth inning. 6-0 is your score. Advantage Nature Coast. They're going to start the inning with the top of the order. That's going to start with number 7, Zeth Rodriguez. Make sure that you stay tuned at the end of the game as we name the Connor Electric Player of the Game. Tranum from the windup and delivers. Offering comes inside for ball 1. Swing and a miss. Foul tipped. It's going to even up the count now. 1 ball, 1 strike.
It's a healthy swing.
Some action ongoing in the Bears bullpen. Fouls that one straight back. Tranum now ahead the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes. He'll be looking to set a tone here, try to get a punch-out pitch. Get some positive defensive momentum for the Bears going against the heart of the Shark lineup. As he connects on the called strike 3 outside corner, so he'll get the reverse K and the first out of the inning for the Bears.
Catcher set up on the outside corner, and he hit his spot perfectly. As well-executed play.
So 1 down. Bring up the catcher, number 9, Colin Nelson, who made a beautiful play in foul territory in the top half of the inning. And he skies one. Call air traffic control. But Gattinello's under it, or correction, Coolidge is under it.
That ball was up in the air for a little while.
That it was. It's a good thing the Goodyear Blimp doesn't do our games, or they might have been in trouble.
Love seeing those lefty-lefty matchups.
So 2 outs now in the inning. Brings up number 17, Brian Erb. Offering comes in low for ball 1. Looks like Tranum settled in. He's got a nice rhythm going here in the 6th inning. Recording 2 quick outs for the Bears. And there's a rocket shot pass short into left field.
Herb's getting it done pitching. He's out of the game now out there, but playing first. But great job pitching tonight and helping himself out there by getting a hit there.
So Herb is aboard after the single to left. Snap throw down to first. A nice stop by Justin Gay. One ball, no strikes, the count on number 13, Justin Montanez. So pitcher versus pitcher here at this at-bat. And there's a fly ball to center field. Murlock in pursuit. That's going to drop into right center. A little bit of a stumble at third, but Herb's going to come around to score. So an RBI double off the bat of Montanez.
Ball was well hit deep. Trouble getting over there. Just excellent hit.
So we're going to have a courtesy runner now that Montanez is on the mound for the Sharks. They're going to bring in number 21, Lane Mathis. Number 21, Lane Mathis, now in running at second base. Correction, that's Chris Moss. We were given 2 rosters for Nature Coast. Evidently, I'm using the wrong one. We apologize about that. Pickoff move to second.
And Moss easily probably one of the fastest guys on the team. Look for him to pick up an extra base if he can here.
So 2 outs now in the inning for number 14, Andrew Escamilla. And he had a cut on that one. But Tranum able to get it by for strike 1. Pickoff move again. Nobody there. He's going to take off for third and make it in there. So some solid heads-up base running by Moss.
Yeah, pitcher, the second baseman, or whoever's covering there wasn't on the same page. Moss goes to third pretty easy on that.
So an additional run just 90 feet away for the Sharks. Offering by Tranum misses outside. Count now evens up 1 ball, 1 strike on Escamilla. How's that one straight back? One ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Moss takes his lead from third. Tranum gets his sign and comes set. And that offering's going to come inside, make contact with Escamilla. He'll take the hit by pitch. That's going to put runners on the corners now for the Sharks. And we have a pinch hitter. And that's going to be number 15, Corwin Wilkes.
Once again with 2 outs, the Sharks are filling up the bases again.
Pickoff move over to first.
Great speed at third again. Look for maybe a first and third play here.
Swing and a miss. Nice movement by Tranum on that pitch. He's ahead in the count. No balls, 1 strike. Runners take their respective leads. Throw over to first. Trenum just trying to keep him close. Pitch connects outside corner, called strike 2. Quickly 0-2 now on Wilkes. He'll be looking to protect.
Just a great spot on that pitch. Good choice.
Tranum's going to try to get that punch-out pitch here, end the inning. And he'll step off. Escamilla caught in between.
And he scores.
And the run scores. Heads up base running by number 21, Moss. He's going to score from third. Great job reading that situation.
It's like the old play out the Florida Gators playbook there, the first and third, and get caught in the rundown.
So Escamilla able to draw the attention. Allows Moss to score from third. Throw over. Looks like Tranum made the move to second there, John, and was attempting the tag, but then realized if he didn't make that tag in time, Moss was going to score anyway, and drew just enough attention on that potential play at home, and he didn't have a throw anywhere.
That's exactly what happened. You knew they were going to make something happen with a fast guy at third like that. You're not going to waste that speed.
But Tranum bounces back. He records strike 3, but not again. Not before Nature Coach takes advantage. They put another run on the board. 8-0's our scores. We go into the bottom of the 6th inning right here on the Gulf Coast Sports Network, and I need a drink. Specializing in personalized jewelry and gifts, Morningshire Market brings the game to life with custom baseball keepsakes. From necklaces to key rings, bottle toppers, and more, the options to have custom gifts made to order are limitless with Morningshire Market. Whether shopping for yourself or shopping for others, ensure that Morningshire Market is at the top of your lineup.
Morningshire Market on Etsy. Use code DOUBLEPLAY at checkout for 15% off your purchase.
So we move to the bottom of the 6th inning. 8-0 is your score. The Bears have put up multiple threats, just haven't been able to cash those in. They're starting to run out of outs. They're going to have to try to make something happen here in the 6th inning. Try to get back into this ball game. Montanez remains on the mound for the Sharks. Leading off the inning for the Bears, number 33, Brandon Leininger. Nice movement on that pitch. That's fouled away. Count now moves to 0-2. Beautiful movement on that pitch, but that's going to miss high.
I don't know how he laid off that. That was good discipline there.
Yes, absolute credit to Leininger on that one, holding off, especially having that 2 strikes on him. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Montanez records another strikeout, first out of the inning for the Sharks. Bring up number 25, Liam Ricketson. Fastball cut in a little bit there inside for ball one.
A little closer.
Fouled out of play, first base side. It's going to even things up now at 1 apiece. Swing and a miss. Montanez brought that fastball on the outside half of the plate.
That ball came back at the batter a little bit. Had some good velocity on it, a little bit of movement.
It's going to work to a 1-2 count now on Ricketson. Wow, outstanding break on that pitch. Barely missing. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Fights that one away. He'll remain alive, 2-2.
Just got a piece of that one. He's got to still have that curveball in his mind after seeing that last one that just missed.
Tries for the outside corner. That's going to miss away and run the count full now. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Payoff pitch between Montanez and Ricketson. That's popped up in the air. Renew's going to call for it. He'll make the grab. It's going to bring the second out of the inning now for the Sharks. And Central's got to get something going here. They're running out of outs. They're now down to 4. It's going to bring up the starting third baseman, number 24, Ryan Schmidt. Fastball connects outside corner for called strike 1. Connects again. Beautiful placement by Montanez. He's ahead in the count now. No balls, 2 strikes. Nelson sets up outside. Montanez obliges, but just a little bit too much. Count now runs 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Yeah, just a waste pitch there. 1-2 count. Look for him to come after him here.
Shot down the first base line. That's going to be gloved by Irv. He'll take it unassisted. Or correction, that ball is ruled foul. A late call. So the previous hit ruled foul.
I don't see much of a reaction from anybody there. It's close, so it appears to be the right call.
Certainly works to the Bears' advantage on that play.
Yeah, they're not going to argue that one.
Curveball misses outside. Count now evens up. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Called. Strike 3 outside corner. Montanez rings up the reverse K. We move to the top of the 7th inning. 8-0's your score right here on the Gulf Coast Sports Network.
How long are they going to worship this guy?
Hey, we got Cy Young winners over here.
chicks dig the long ball.
Hey, have you guys seen Mark?
You guys seen Mark?
Your batting average is totally awesome. What's your secret? M&M's. I hit singles when I ate the brown ones, doubles with yellows, orange, triples, and with the green ones, I take the ball downtown. Magnificent.
Kevin, you're up.
Quick, give me a green one. Only one homer left. That's for me. Here's a triple. M&M's chocolate candies. The milk chocolate melts in your mouth, not in your hand.
So we advance to the top of the 7th now. 8-0 is your score. Advantage, Nature Coast. Central's going to hope to try to put together a quick defensive inning. Get to the home half of the 7th. Try to get into this ball game. Leading things off for the Sharks. That first offering is fouled away. It's going to be number 26, Josh Fuentes. Fuentes with a couple of doubles this evening. Takes the offering low. Count evens up 1 ball, 1 strike.
Yeah, big night at the plate for him.
Offering by Tranum misses away. 2 balls, 1 strike, the count.
Look out here, 2-1 pitch. He's been dialed in all night. Head in the count. He's looking for a fastball here, I'm sure.
And the offering by Tranum is going to miss low. That's going to run the count now to the hitter's count. 3 balls, 1 strike. Believe it or not, fans, this is actually the first time all night that we've seen a 3-ball, 1 strike count. That offering's going to run in high and inside, so Fuentes will take ball 4. And the leadoff runner is aboard for Nature Coast. Not sure if you could pick that up on the microphone, but the Nature Coast dugout sure likes the walk. As they shout out their enthusiasm. So leadoff runner aboard for the Sharks. Going to bring up the second baseman, number 8, Tyler Renew. Offering by Tranum runs in high for ball 1. Throw over to first. Fuentes makes it back, no problem.
He's got a nice little move over there to first base.
Always got to be careful with those lefties on the bump. Swing and a miss. Snap throw down to first. Heads up play by Leininger. But Fuentes is able to make it back. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Nice moving on that pitch. Falls in the zone. And he's going to take advantage of the count now. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Renew. Throw over.
A little surprise there with a 8-run cushion. I don't think Nature Coast is really going to push the issue and try to move the runners up that much.
And you know, the delayed steal notwithstanding, the freshman Tranum has actually shown a lot of poise on the mound outside of that play. And again, just a freshman.
It's pretty impressive tonight.
Impressive to see, absolutely.
Looks like he's got a bright future ahead of him in high school here.
That ball skied high into the outfield. Coolidge in on it. He'll make the grab.
I absolutely love when you can hear somebody call for the ball, and all the way from right field back here to the press box, you can hear him calling for that ball. Good job.
For you kids watching at home, perhaps you're playing 10U or any other age division. As Big John McMurdo states, be loud on that field. Coaches love to hear it. Take command of your position. Call for that ball. So one out here on the top of the 7th. Number 16, Dylan Jones, fights that one away. There's a shot off the bat of Jones to center field. Mulak goes back on it, makes the grab.
Great catch out there. Looked like it was over his head. Basket style catch from the looks from here. Excellent play.
Outstanding pursuit and tracking by Mulak to track down that ball.
She's at Fuentes at first. He thought it was down too. He was almost at second base on that. Had to retreat pretty far back to first.
Swing and a miss, strike one, as the lineup flips over for Nature Coast for number 7, Zeth Rodriguez. Offering gets away. Lininger tried to body that one up, but squirts away. That's going to allow Fuentes to advance to second. Runner now in scoring position for the Sharks with 2 outs. Pitch tails away, catches the corner. Tranum now takes a 1-ball, 2-strike advantage in the count.
Pretty generous call on that last strike.
Pitch misses away, 2-2. Offering comes in low. It's going to run the count full now. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs.
Way to keep that ball out front late in the game. Catcher's tired. That's Leiniger in there, and good job of blocking the ball up, keeping it in front.
Swing and a miss, strike 3. Tranum gets him with the hook.
He wants that pitch back.
We move to the bottom of the 7th. 8-0 is your score. Don't go anywhere. You're watching the Gulf Coast Sports Network. Preparing for that next step in life isn't always easy. At Legacy Wealth Partners, our combination of experience, professionalism, and access to a wide variety of products and services to help meet all of your financial goals. For a new level of attention, insight, and capability, contact the trusted team at Legacy Wealth Partners.
And now, an exciting message from Burger King.
We know you're watching the game, but you're waiting for something more exciting. Ready? Broiling beef frying nearly 2-to-1 in a coast-to-coast survey. Not better than baseball? Think about it. Nearly 2 out of 3 people chose broiling. Burger King broils. McDonald's and Wendy's fry. Okay, now back to baseball. But the second it's over, everybody up. Click off your sets. And come on to Burger King.
Who's left?
Kane. Pitch him Marone is due up.
Kane.
So Burns is going to have to go to his bench. The only choice is John Kane.
Okay, kid. Get me the doc.
Burns has been reluctant to use Kane, preferring to go with the younger players, but maybe you don't have a choice here tonight.
Now batting for Marone, Kane.
What got into him?
So we advance to the bottom of the 7th inning. 8-0 is your score. The Bears are now down to their last 3 outs. 8 runs ties it, 9 runs win it. We're going to have to lay it all on the line here. Leading things off is going to be number 21, Connor Coolidge. Fastball connects outside corner for called strike 1. It's going to miss high. 1 ball, 1 strike. Fouled in the right field, out of play. Montanez now ahead in the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Nice movement on that pitch by Montanez, but credit to Coolidge to fight that one away.
Not sure how he got a piece of that, but he did. Good job.
Tries for the outside. That's going to miss. 2-2. It's going to come in high. That's going to run the count full now. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Payoff pitch upcoming between Montanez and Coolidge. That pitch is going to ride in high for ball 4. Credit to Coolidge. The leadoff runner is aboard for the Bears. And that's how you get a rally going, getting that leadoff runner on. It's going to bring up the left fielder now, number 27, Nick Mariscano. Put a big bat on the ball earlier on in the game to left field. Gets a piece of that one. Herb in pursuit, but going to run out of room as that ball drifts outside of play. Montanez quickly ahead in the count now. No balls, 2 strikes. Nice moving on that pitch. That's popped up. Nelson in pursuit. Lost it, but outstanding effort by Nelson on that play. Those are tough catches to make.
Yeah, this one's straight up coming back at you. By the time you get turned around, he did everything right there. Just couldn't squeeze it.
Oh, and 2 remains the count. Pickoff move over.
That was a really good miss there. Just missed off the plate. Good pitch.
Swing and a miss. Montanez able to ring up the strikeout. 1 out now in the bottom of the 7th inning. And we've got a pinch hitter for Central. That's going to be Ryan Ruiz.
He's ready to pitch, and umpire still doesn't have his mask on. They're having a little laugh out there about that.
Foul tipped. Glove by Nelson for strike 1.
It's a big lefty. Healthy swing there.
Ground ball shortstop side. Rodriguez has a distance to go. Tosses over to first. An outstanding scoop by Erb at first, but not in time. As Ruiz is able to leg it out, but credit to Rodriguez to even get to that ball and try to make a play at first.
Yeah, I know they didn't record the out, but like you said, I mean, excellent hustle all around by the fielder and the batter.
So after the infield hit by Ruiz, we're now going to have a pinch runner, and that's going to be Keegan returning back into the game. So Keegan now at first running for Ruiz. That's going to turn the lineup over for the Bears for Taylor Moloch.
Gotta love these guys are still battling down 8-0 in the 7th. Got 2 runners on, 1 out. See what happens.
Absolutely. It's got to happen now for the Bears. You got the heart of your order coming up. You got some runners on. That's skied over. Erb in pursuit. He's going to make the grab in foul territory. And that's a big out for the Sharks right there.
Yes, it is. Down to their last one.
So 2 outs now in the bottom of the 7th. Runners on first and second. For number 5, J.J. Trenum. There's a chopper over to first. Erb up with it. He'll take it unassisted, and that's your ball game. Eight to nothing is your final. Let's go ahead and toss it over to John McMurdo for the Connor Electric Player of the Game.
Yeah, well, it's going to go to the guy that made the last out of the play, our starting pitcher tonight, Brian Erb. He pitched 4 innings, only gave up 3 hits on 53 pitches, and at the plate he went for 1 for 3 with a single. Nice job tonight.
So Brian Erb is your Connor Electric Player of the Game. We hope you've enjoyed tonight's broadcast and joining us here live on the Gulf Coast Sports Network. For the Authority, Big John McMurdo, I'm Will Wilkie. We'll see you next time.
Have a good night.